much of what goes on, particularly with young people on the internet, is quite subversive, and I mean that in a good way. So I'll just give one example. In China, one of the forbidden topics in China is Liu Xiaobo. Liu Xiaobo won the Nobel Peace Prize for his work advocating for democracy in China, obviously very upsetting to the Chinese government. And so the Wikipedia page for Liu Xiaobo has traditionally always been blocked. He's under house arrest, so he's not allowed to go he wasn't allowed to go and pick up the Nobel Peace Prize. And one of the things that happened when they held the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony, one of the very clever PR things that they did was they had an empty chair for him on stage. And this picture of the empty chair went around the world. It became a very, very famous photo that here's someone who had won the Nobel Peace Prize and he wasn't even allowed to come and receive the award. And what happened inside China is very interesting. For a few days after that, if you had that photo, right, and you posted that photo, it would be automatically detected, and your page would be blocked, and you could possibly lose your account, and things would happen. And so what people were doing is they were mocking the government by taking a photo of any chair, an empty chair, and making that their profile picture. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so when you're in a situation where authoritarian government is being laughed at, then things will change eventually. Now, of course, I say eventually because they still can and they do go out and arrest people and put them in jail and they do horrible things to people. Mm-hmm. But I'm very confident that in the long run, it becomes less and less tenable to continue down this path. Even now, so if we go back to the era of the Soviet Union, for example, or North Korea today, actually, it was thought it was possible to actually control what information people had access to. In China today, they know, every educated person in China knows that Liu Xiaobo won the Nobel Peace Prize, right? Mm-hmm. They're not trying to hide that fact. The purpose of the censorship is to have an impact on the domestic conversation. They know that even though everybody knows it, they also know that you can't talk about it on the internet, not openly. Mm-hmm. You can use a nickname, or you can hint, or you can say, lots of things, but you can't openly post his name, because what will happen is your blog will be taken down, or your Twitter account, not Twitter, but your Weibo is the equivalent, will be closed, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's already a step forward, right? That people know what's going on. They're aware. Not as aware as I would like them to be, but they're generally aware. Mm-hmm. And once they're aware, they realize how silly it is. Mm-hmm. They look and they say, well, wow, I used to use Wikipedia for my homework and suddenly it's gone. That wasn't subversive. I was doing my homework about, I was writing about tigers or something completely uncontroversial, and this is stupid. The government is dumb for doing this. And once people think the government is dumb, things do happen eventually. Mm-hmm.